Hi everyone, Sherman Chin here, and today I'm going to do a reporting of my little Anthurium Fort Sherman. This Anthurium I actually got from Joshua from PlantAPlant. If you guys didn't see that earlier video I did, I'm gonna link it down below, so check out the links down below. You can see that this plant is really healthy from Joshua. He planted it in a airy mix with a lot of perlite, so you can see that the roots are growing here. You can actually see those little fine hair. You can see that little fine hairs on the roots. These are actually what is absorbing the nutrients, but you can see the roots themselves are like white and green, right? Green is because it has chlorophyll. It can absorb the sunlight, as you can see from the window here. And the reason why I've got it unpotted like this is because I accidentally hit it with my bouncing ball. If you watch my boxing videos, you will see that. Accidentally hit it, and then the whole plant toppled over, the pot toppled over, and unfortunately, the new leaf broke. Okay, I had a new leaf on it. So sad, but at least, well, I've got to repot this little plant, and I'm going to show you guys what kind of reporting I'm doing. I make an airy mix, okay? So this has leca, okay? It has sort of like pumice, I think these are like, yeah, pumice stones. And then it has, uh, this is carbon, right? Or charcoal, right? This is not normal charcoal, but botanical charcoal that can be used. So I mixed it into this airy self-watering pot. It has the wick below and then this water external pot, right? So what I want to do is create a little hole in the middle here. You actually can see this is my knife, which is my the knife that you guys actually helped me get, because this is the Spyderco knife that's waterproof. You can actually use it to like break up some of uh, the wood chips that I have. Oops, I didn't show you guys the wood chip yet, but you can break up the wood chips. That's a really huge. So I'm cutting one right now. Okay, so let's just break that down. Okay, so this is really useful because it's waterproof, and you guys got me this with 1000 subs, and of course help to get on this on thomastools.com.my. Use the links down below to actually get your own man bar, that is the Spyderco serrated man bar salt, which is waterproof and water corrosion resistant, really corrosion resistant. So yeah, you cut the wood, this pine bark up. So the reason why you have this pine bark, right, is so that it actually stores water, right? So what I'm gonna do is have a little spoon here, dig a hole in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Dig a hole in the middle here so that you can put the roots in. All right, and then it will go right down to the weed. Okay, but you can see, right, as you do this, it's a very airy, and you have to make sure that the potting mix is kept very airy, because if you look at this, all right, this is the Fort Sherman, Papillilaminum Fort Sherman actually grows on trees. So that's the reason why the pine bark is on top as well. So you put it right into the soil, okay, like this. You guys can see this, right? But you want to make sure that the top part has a lot of wood chips. So I have a lot of wood chips here, okay? So I'm going to simulate like a tree top environment, okay? But before I do that, make sure it's right in the middle here, okay? Then I'm gonna put lots of soil, okay, to hold the plant down, right? After you hold the plant down, you are then able to put in the wood chips. Okay, I'm gonna put in some of the wood chips right now, because you want the wood chips in there to hold moisture, okay? Because this plant, right, it just wants moisture, but it doesn't want its feet or its roots to be soggy. right? So you guys can see this. I'm just right on top of my kitchen sink, so it, the soil will just drop back into the kitchen sink, right? So yep, you keep the soil soggy by having lots of airy material, as you can see, perlite. Okay, you can see perlite here. There is also some green balls. The green balls are like fertilizer. I know I put like overkill in this, but I just want this plant to really like size up again because it just lost a leaf. Okay, so I want to position it just right in the middle. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, but you want the leaves to be slightly out so it's not touching the substrate, right? You don't want it to rot. Okay, so you can see I've got very nice, perfect leaf here, but this guy is a bit touching the substrate because it's further in. What I can do is I'm gonna move this entire plant further out so that this leaf touches the edge, right? Instead of going right into the substrate. Then after doing that, I'll put in the soil, okay, to hold it in place. More soil, more wood chips. Okay. Okay. So go wood chips. Just make sure that this don't stay too wet. As you can see, it might get like this kind of a, you know, I guess some kind of growth of algae or some fungus. So you have to be really careful. I'm going to throw this away. Okay, so just get soil here, cover the roots. But you want to make sure that this top part, right, this top part, you guys can see this, just angle it towards, okay. You want to make sure that this crown here is not covered. Okay, the reason why you don't want it covered is because that is where the cataphyll is. The cataphyll is where the plant's baby leaf is going to grow from, right? So I'm going to make sure it's not covered and the plant is able to have some roots showing, right? So it has the top parts of the roots, the crown here. So what it will do is that you'll make sure that it does not rot on top. So the rest of the plant, I'm going to put these wood chips and I'm going to make sure that they cover the top so they simulate like a lot of this environment, okay? This like treetop like environment that this Anthurium Fort Sherman grows in. Okay, so I think I've got most of the soil in. Okay, so off camera later on, I'm probably going to adjust it a bit, but I just wanted to show you guys how I normally would pot Anthurium Papillilaminum Fort Sherman or any other Papillilaminums you can see in my collection right here. No, it's a bit too deep, so I'm going to adjust it later on. I think there's a bit too much soil here, so I'm going to take out the soil and probably put into my other plants. But yeah, guys, just talk a bit about my Papillilaminum Fort Sherman. Uh, you know, I have been having this for about a month now. You can see that these leaves are awesome. They are a bit velvety, and then this bulat texture is very soft. But this leaf is a bit off, right? And there's this leaf that I would say is perfect, as I was explaining to you. It has this alien bunny look with two lobes on top. Then there's this a bit of bend here, okay, a bit of bend here you can see, right? So make it have that face, the alien bunny face, and then it has, of course, the bulat texture and the angular triangular shape, okay? So it's elongated here, and then with the two ears, and it has that green veinage, right? It's not so prominent yet, but it will probably be something like this, and then it looks like a sun rising, okay? And then it has this dark colors, right? This is another baby leaf that's actually quite nice as well. But yeah, I'm hoping that more baby leaves will come out right here in the middle. And you can see that it has a bit of a caterpillar here, right? The red caterpillar. And okay, the red color is actually the pigmentation of the plant to protect it from the sun, right? So that's why you see it's red in color. You have to protect it from the sun rays. It's something like it's getting sunburned, but this is actually protecting it. Yeah, something like a melanin on your skin. So yeah, that's my Anthurium Fort Sherman. If you guys like to keep updated, or you guys want to ask questions about it, or any of my other Anthuriums, please do comment down below. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to updating you guys again. Thank you so much, guys. If you guys want to support this channel, please buy a nice from thomastools.com.my using the link down below to get your discount, and also not VPN. So I have a not VPN discount code that you can use below to get discount as well. All right, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now. Bye.